Timmy was sad. He felt a deep sense of loneliness that he couldn't quite understand. He had no one to play with. The park was full of children, but Timmy felt invisible. He lay on the grass, looking at the clouds. The shapes in the sky seemed to tell stories, but none of them were about him.
Hello, my name is Robbie. Why are you sad? The rabbit's voice was gentle and kind.
I wish I had a new friend, he sighed. His voice was barely a whisper, but Robbie heard him. Just then, a little rabbit hopped by. Timmy, I'm lonely. The rabbit's presence was comforting. I want a new friend to play with. Timmy's heart ached with the desire for companionship.
Well, why don't you go and find one? Robbie's suggestion was simple but filled with hope. There are lots of friendly creatures around here. The park was teeming with life if only Timmy would look.
Timmy thought about it. Maybe Robbie was right. Maybe he just needed to be brave. Maybe a new friend was waiting just around the corner. The idea filled him with a new sense of excitement. Feeling a little hopeful, Timmy decided to go on an adventure. He took a deep breath and stood up. He waved goodbye to Robbie and set off towards the park. His heart was lighter, and his steps were filled with purpose. Timmy first met Grumpy Gus the Tortoise. Gus was very, very slow. Timmy tried to race him, but Gus took ages to move. Timmy, this is boring. Timmy waited and waited, but Gus just kept moving at his own pace, inch by inch. Timmy sighed and decided that maybe racing a tortoise wasn't the best idea after all. He said goodbye to Gus and continued his search. Next, he bumped into Dizzy the squirrel. Dizzy never stopped talking. She chattered on and on about everything she saw and did.
Hey there! Did you know that I found the biggest acorn yesterday? It was so big I could barely carry it. And the trees here are just amazing. They are so tall and full of leaves. I love climbing them and looking at the view from the top. Oh, and have you seen the new flowers by the pond? They are so colorful and smell wonderful. I like to sit by the pond and watch the flowers sway in the breeze.
Dizzy talked about nuts, trees, flowers, and everything she saw in the park. She was so excited about everything. Timmy's head spun. He couldn't understand a word. Dizzy was talking so fast it was hard to keep up. Timmy, Dizzy is too much for me. I need to find someone who is a bit calmer. Timmy decided to look elsewhere. He hoped to find a new friend who was just right for him. Just when Timmy was about to give up, he heard someone crying. Help! Help! The voice came from a tree. Timmy looked up and saw a colorful parrot. Timmy, what's wrong?
I'm Chirpy, and I can't find my way home.
Timmy felt sorry for Chirpy. Timmy, don't worry, I'll help you. Chirpy told Timmy about his home, a big old tree with a red door. Timmy knew where it was. He smiled at Chirpy. Timmy, I know you're home. Come on, I'll take you. Timmy and Chirpy set off on an adventure. They hopped over rocks, crossed a little stream, and laughed as they splashed through the water. The sun was shining brightly, and the air was filled with the sounds of nature. Birds were chirping, and the leaves rustled gently in the breeze. Timmy felt a sense of excitement and wonder as they explored the forest together. They finally reached the big old tree with a red door. It looked like something out of a fairy tale, with its twisted branches and ancient bark. Timmy couldn't believe his eyes. He had never seen anything like it before. Chirpy fluttered his wings excitedly.
This is it! You found my home! Thank you! Thank you! Chirpy's voice was filled with joy and gratitude. Timmy felt a warm glow in his heart. He was happy to have helped his new friend.
Chirpy was so happy he flew around Timmy in circles. Timmy laughed. He felt happy too. The bond between them grew stronger with each passing moment. They shared a special connection that was hard to describe but easy to feel. From that day on, Timmy and Chirpy were the best of friends. They spent their days exploring, playing, and discovering new things together. Their friendship was filled with laughter, joy, and endless adventures. They played in the park every day and had lots of fun together. Whether it was climbing trees, playing hide and seek, or simply enjoying the sunshine, they were always together, sharing every moment. Timmy learned that a true friend could be big or small, fast or slow, quiet or chatty. It didn't matter what they looked like or where they came from. What mattered was the love and trust they shared. The most important thing was the friendship they shared. It was a bond that would last a lifetime, filled with memories and moments that they would cherish forever.